Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of my podcast. In this session, we are diving into one of the most incredible inventions of the modern world, bullet trains. These high speed trains not only move people from one place to another from a short period of time, but also change the way the nation grows and also the way we think about traveling. Today, I'll be talking about bullet trains with the help of a few different articles and studies by researchers and scientists. Let's start with an article from CNN News, written by Ben Jones. It's titled How Japan's Shinkansen Bullet Trains Changed the World of Rail Travel. Japan introduced its very first Shinkansen, the bullet train, on the 1st of October 1964. This date marked Japan's return to the modern world after the Second World War. The train became a symbol of the increasing technology. Over the years, Japan's Shinkansen network grew to connect major cities, reaching to speeds of 200 miles per hour. An interesting fact about Shinkansen is that up to date, no passenger has ever died because of a technical issue while traveling, which is now a record of safety that few transport systems can match. The Japanese Shinkansen has inspired other nations such as France, who developed the TGV, while China built the world's largest high-speed rail network. Even countries like UK and Morocco follow their example. Next, let's move to the science between these trains. For this, we turn to Azan Ikram Awan, who wrote the article The Physics of Bullet Trains, Speed, Efficiency, and Innovation on Rails. According to Awan, bullet trains are not just fast, they are a triumph of physics and engineering. The pointed look on bullet trains aren't just for the fashion. They're designed to reduce air resistance and stop turbulence when the train enters tunnels. This helps to conserve energy and maintain high speeds. These trains rely mainly on Newton's second law of motion, where electric motors provide the thrust, and when the train slows down, regenerative braking hold and convert it back to electricity, which makes the system more energy efficient. Then there's maglev technology. Instead of wheels touching the tracks, these trains float using powerful magnets. With no friction, they are able to travel at speeds over 600 kilometers per hour. Awan also emphasizes on how bullet trains produce fewer greenhouse gas emissions as they are powered by renewable electricity. Due to features like tilting mechanisms, precision tracks, and advanced suspensions, the rides are secure and smooth despite the high speed. Now, let's travel to a change-loving nation like China. A study titled The Impacts of High-Speed Railway on Environmental Sustainability, Experimental Evidence from China, was carried out by 3 scholars at the Business School of Chengdu University. Their research found that high-speed rail in China reduces both fossil use and carbon emission. They used large data sets covering 285 cities in China in their research. The researchers explained 3 key pathways on how it happens. The first one being improved labor productivity, where people can travel faster, which expands job markets. The researchers have explained 3 key pathways for how it happens. The first one being improved labor productivity, where people can travel faster, which expands job markets. Next, industrial upgrading, where cities become more clean, free from pollution. Their research is concluded where high-speed rail is a powerful tool for low-carbon development. Now, let's look at India through the book Bullet Trains by R.K. Rauzan, published by the National Book Trust in 2016. In Rauzan's book, he explores the technology like aerodynamic designs inspired by owl feathers and kingfisher beaks and maglev trains. He also mentioned some pros and cons of high-speed trains. While they are clean, fast, and socially beneficial, these bullet trains take years to build and are also highly expensive, which can be challenging for developing countries like India. Now let's look into the economical side of high-speed trains. Dr. Magwal Ahmed Ali Baig and Dr. Mizra Mohammad Ansar Ali Baig from CMR Technical Campus in India, along with Dr. Shar Afghan Khan from the International Islamic University Malaysia, wrote a review on this topic. These engineers discuss how the economical side is just as important. Their review found that $1 billion was invested in high-speed rail and that they can create around 24,000 jobs, and every dollar invested can return $4 in benefits through growth and less oil use. Finally, let's turn to Dr. Christopher P. Hood's book Getting on Track: High-Speed Railways in Japan and the UK. Dr. Hood takes a deeper look at bullet trains, not just as technology, but as a cultural and political project. Dr. Hood contrasts Japan with the UK. Britain, which was once a pioneer in railways, is now struggling from safety issues and public dissatisfaction. Compared to Japan, the UK system is said to be less reliable, and these accidents have decreased the trust given by the people. However, Dr. Hood believes Britain can learn from Japan by following its footsteps and improving safety protocols and passenger experience. So, what do we see when we put all these perspectives together? From Ben Jones, we learned how the Shinkansen became a symbol of Japan and inspired the world. From Ahsan Ikram Awan, we learned about the physics that make these trains so efficient. From Ahsan Ikram Awan, we learned about the physics that makes these trains so efficient. From Shen Pang and Feng in China, we discovered the environmental benefits of high-speed rail. From Dr. Baig, and Dr. Khan, we understood the engineering systems and economic impacts. From R.K. Rausen, we explored India's journey and ambitions for bullet trains. And lastly, from Dr. Christopher Hood, we saw a comparison of Japan's success with the UK's struggles and opportunities. And lastly, from Dr. Christopher Hood, we saw a comparison of Japan's success along with UK struggles and opportunities on the invention of bullet trains. Thank you for joining me on this journey about bullet trains. These inventions help us to imagine a future of transport which is faster and smarter. Until next time, this is Samadhi Vithana signing off.